Hello there, I'm Jess Johnson, life coach who helps entrepreneurs and business owners understand their emotions so they can think clearly and make amazing decisions for themselves. And today I am going to record myself doing some self-coaching and self-tapping on just exploring this kind of anxiety and distraction I'm feeling when I think about sitting down and do one of the main things I want to do today, which is send an email. So I'm just going to go ahead and start tapping right here as I talk this through. And if you've ever watched any of my videos before, you know that we're using EFT, emotional freedom techniques tapping, and you can get a lot of benefits from just tapping along with me. You can work on your own problem, see what shifts happen for you while just kind of tapping along with my words. Use this video for whatever will serve you best, and then you can go explore some of my others. But I had a pretty big shift about 10 days ago in just around some things in my business, some realizations that I had made room to kind of see. And since then, I just feel more empowered. I feel very determined. It's been a really great energy to be in. Historically, when I kind of have a shift, I can kind of immediately go back into impatience, like, okay, we can work real hard and get all these things now, where right now I just feel certainty in that I know where I'm headed, I know what I'm doing, I know who I am, I know what I want, and I don't have to rush it. It can come to me quickly, but I also don't have to force a rush. And that's been feeling, like I said, great. Today, though, I have all day to work on some things that have been on my task list, and I can just notice myself getting caught up in distraction. And specifically, when I think about sending an email to my list today, I can feel some anxiety come up. So I'm going to explore that. So I'm just going to tune inward for a second and close my eyes and just notice what I'm feeling and where when I think about sitting down to write an email. So just feel what I'll describe as a block in my chest. Looks black. It looks like a literal black wall. I have a visual there too. I'm feeling something a little bit in my throat. So if you're watching along and you have something you want to shift, just make a note there. See what you're feeling in your body, or maybe it's just like something in your head. Give it a scale of 1 to 10. And I'm just going to start tapping. So even though I'm feeling this resistance to writing my email, actually I'm going to back up a little second, because as crazy as it sounds, sometimes there might be parts of us that are really resistant to feeling good or staying in a certain type of energy or feeling confident. So even though that might not be like super conscious for me right now, I'm just going to do a quick round honoring any resistance that might be in there, any resistance to staying in this energy. So even though there might be some resistance to staying in this energy, there's a part of me that is scared of not being able to keep it up. And so it feels safer to just retreat back into anxiety. Oh, I can feel that kind of getting a little stronger in my throat right now, so feels like I'm onto something. And right here, right now, I'm open to exploring this with grace and curiosity, even though there's a part of me that's resistant to staying in this energy. Scared that it means I'm just going to work all of the time, that I won't be able to keep it up. And right here, right now, I accept myself and honor what I'm feeling, even though there's a part of me that's really resistant to staying in this abundant, confident energy. And right here, right now, I'm open to understanding this so that I can choose a new perspective. And I accept myself and honor what I'm feeling. There's a part of me that feels resistant to staying in this energy. I'm asking my body to help me understand this. What's the worst thing that happens if I stay in this confident, creative energy? And the answer that I get, there's a real part of me that is so scared of meaning that means I work all the time. And consciously, interestingly enough, the work that I have been doing is more productive, and I'm ending the day right at 5, which is one of my goals, so I have time to regroup before my husband gets home. And it's okay that consciously I disagree with what my body is saying, but I don't have to argue with it. That's what that's the gift EFT gives us. And I'm going to pause this and make a note to write an email on that and then regroup. Okay, so even though there's a part of me that's really scared to stay in this confident energy, because what if it means we work all of the time? Right here, right now, I accept myself and I honor what I'm feeling, even though there's a part of me that's really resistant to staying in this energy. Scared that it leads us down a path where we work all of the time and don't have time to enjoy ourselves. And right here, right now, I'm giving myself compassion, and I accept myself and honor what I'm feeling, even though there's a part of me resistant to staying in this powerful energy. Scared it leads us down a path of working all of the time. And right here, right now, I'm open to exploring this with grace and patience. We're going to end up working all of the time. Staying in this energy means change. And we don't know what to expect, good or bad. And there's a part of me that's really scared of that. What happens if we work all the time? What happens if we work all the time? There's just something coming up for me now, so I'm just going to keep talking and tapping. And it's around, like, I'm just kind of picturing conversations I've had with people where they're like, oh, I love working. Working is all I do, but I just love it so much. And this has kind of been a theme for me lately. There are like parts of me are scared of loving new things as much as we've loved old things. And this feels just like a familiar thread in that right now. So I'm just going to let myself continue to tap as I put my attention on that. And also, maybe that gets to be true for them. It doesn't have to be true for me. And I think there is a part of me that is a little judgy about that, about people who say that, like, well, you must not have much of a life then. Maybe that's true, maybe it isn't. But I don't know that I really have to give time or energy to what other people might be, what may or may not be true for other people. And that's kind of what's coming up for me right now. Like, all right, so what? Who cares? Maybe it's true for them, maybe it's not. What do you want, Jess? And what I want I want to love my business. I love coaching. I often don't always love business stuff. Why can't I be both? A great coach and a great CEO. There's like a little voice that's like, you're not a great multitasker. You can only pick one. Which one do you want to be great at? And what if that's not true? What if I can wear multiple hats? Not 500. But maybe I can wear 3 hats really well and get support with the rest. Giving myself permission to explore what that might be like. What if I was great at more than one thing? What I need to help me believe that. I'm just going to tap and listen. I'm just going to check in. And I'm not necessarily getting an answer to my question, but I am noticing that my body just feels calm. I'm not feeling any more of that kind of anxious, unsettled feeling, a little on edge. So now I'm just going to think about, all right, what I start with writing my email. Interesting. There's like a little part of me that feels guilty about my email list right now. So even though there's a part of me that feels like I haven't been nurturing my email list as much as I should be. So I don't deserve to send anything out that's going to clutter somebody's inbox, is what it feels like. And right here, right now, I accept myself and I honor what I'm feeling, even though there's a part of me feels like I haven't been nurturing my email list as much as I should. So who am I to even think my words are worthy enough to be read? And right here, right now, I'm open to understanding this. I'm letting my body know I'm listening, and I accept myself and honor what I'm feeling, even though there's a part of me that feels like I haven't been nurturing my email list as much as I should be. So I don't deserve to clutter up their inbox. And right here, right now, I'm open to seeing this in a different way. There's a part of me feels like I haven't been nurturing my email list. So who do I think I am to send something out today where it might clutter up their inbox? Who do I think I am? I know I'm motherfucking Jess Johnson. And I know that people have autonomy as to whether they want to read my email or even subscribe to my list. That part's not on me. If they want to stay continued to subscribe to my list. And so maybe I can be open to having more fun with my email list. Knowing that a certain number of people signed up for it at some point, which means they appreciated it. And if they don't anymore, and it's just making more room for people who do vibe with me. And I have a lot of trust in knowing the truth of that. And I'm learning to build my email list. It's another thing that just kind of came up is like, oh, you're not growing your email list. Okay, I'm doing the best that I can with it right now. And I'm getting better and better at figuring out this growth and scale thing. And so maybe for today, I can just focus on today. Trusting that I'm going to keep getting better and better. Choosing to check in with myself to see what the most important tasks are each day. And today it is getting this email out. Letting it be easy. Knowing my words have value. And trusting that somebody needs to have that email land in their inbox today. Whether ever I ever know about the impact or not. Giving myself permission to feel really great about that. Letting the words come easily from the energy of service. Giving myself permission to love any part of me that might feel scared right now. While also choosing the courage to follow this expansive feeling. Knowing that it leads somewhere. Where magic lives. All right, that feels really great. So tuning back in now, just to kind of, what I started with is 2 things on my list for today are sending an email out and kind of regrouping on my goals for the year. And when I think about sitting down and just writing my email right now, it feels easy and like, let's just go do this. Awesome. I hope this was super helpful for you. If you would love to be on my email list, please check the description box below and sign up. I look forward to seeing you there.